Now, apart from exposing Gurunath Mayappan's role in the IPL betting scandal, the most explosive revelations made by one of the members of the probe committee, Nilay Dutta, in his report pertains to 6 prominent Indian players and their role in match fixing. So, let's tell you about the various evidences that the probe committee managed to get their hands on, which could put 6 Indian players in the dock. First, a journalist who was apparently connected with recording of tapes for a sports magazine identified the voice of an Indian player talking to a bookie. It must be stated the player was part of the team which played the World Cup, 2011 World Cup, and a member of the current Indian team too. Another report that points towards involvements of Indian players in the fixing racket is the one filed by G. Sampath Kumar, who was SP Crime Branch CID. He mentions that while investigating a fake passport case in 2013, he came in touch with 2 alleged bookies, Chandresh Jain and Ashwani Agrawal, in which there are references to high-level fixing of players where the names of 2 international Indian players were mentioned. And the story doesn't end there. Former BCCI President I.S. Bindra has also stated that he knew 2 former reputed Indian players who were allegedly involved in match fixing. That's what I.S. Bindra had to say. But one must also remember these are unsubstantiated claims, and that's the reason we are not naming the 6 players for their involvement. However, the names have been given to the Supreme Court in a sealed envelope by the IPL probe committee. But the more worrying part for Indian cricket is the observations made by Nilay Dutta, one of the 3 members of that probe committee, like we mentioned earlier. He says, and I quote, "One notes with utmost pain that the folklore of corruption and such malpractices that has come to surround the game of cricket, and in particular IPL, unfortunately has a ring of truth to it. Roots of corruption and malpractices have crept in deep into the game of cricket, more particularly the IPL, and are seeping into the game at an alarming rate." Unquote. Simply put, these latest findings seem to be the tip of a very big iceberg and potentially could be more damaging for the game of cricket than even the match-fixing scandal of 2000 that featured Hansi Cronje along with a host of other Indian and international cricketers.